Oh yeah, so I want to tell you guys about what happened with the mature video. I always talk about these things. Even YouTube hates me when I talk about this because they fucked up, as always. But I think they fucked up on purpose. So what happened is that did I tell this story before? On the previous Q&A, if I did, forgive me, remind me. But what happened is that once the top 10 mature rated JRPGs video, once it hit 250,000 views, boom, demonetized. That's right, demonetized. YouTube demonetized the video, but what a freaking coincidence. When it had 249,000 views, it was still making money. But once it hit 250, demonetized the video. Wow. So I looked online for more information why this happens, and I found out that whenever a video from any YouTube channel whatsoever reaches that amount of views, YouTube pays more attention. Because usually they just watch the first minute of your video or the first 30 seconds, or the majority of the times they don't even bother with them. They do nothing, right? Unless there's like F-bombs at the beginning or something naughty, really naughty, or something very gorish or violent. I had a similar problem with a video I did a long time ago called 10 Things You Didn't Know About Xenogears. During the first 10 seconds of the video, there's some blood in there, but it was just animated, cartoonish blood. And the video got demonetized. And I remember I immediately reached out to Google support and I told them, hey, what's going on here? Oh, no, sorry, it was a mistake. And they gave the monetization back the same, right away. But with this video, that didn't happen. So what I did was, instead of reaching out to Google support, to those dumbasses, who only follow a protocol, I shouldn't even call them dumbasses. I mean, it's not their fault. But they do act like freaking robots with their questions and how they treat you. It's like, oh my god, man, am I talking to a human being here or what? So what I did was there's an option to request a manual review, a human review. So that means a freaking AI demonetized my video, my mature rated JRPGs video. Okay, so I requested a manual review. So by the next day, the video was already a failure. It had like 252,000 or less, 51,000 views. So he was making like, 10, 20, 30,000 views every day, 40,000 views every day, and they demonetized the video, and boom, it only made 1,000 views from one day to another. So they killed my fucking video. So I reached out, so I requested a manual review, but I needed to request a manual review for the demonetization and a manual review for the age restriction, because they not only demonetized the video, they also put an age restriction to it. That's right, only people above 18 years old could watch it. And whenever that happens, that means demonetized as well, because there's no monetization, no ads, no money for us YouTubers when a video has an age restriction. I don't know if you guys remember my compilation, my Rage Quit compilation that I did in December about 2 years ago. It was a 15-minute long video with a lot of rants. That video got an age restriction. It wasn't demonetized, but it got an age restriction, and the video just died. It reached to 12,000 views, and if you look for it right now, it still has 12,000 views, if you can still find it. It's public. But yeah, it's pretty much demonetized. I'm not making a single penny anymore out of that video. And I requested a manual review for that video back then, and whoever checked the video said, no, Erick, Landon RPG, go fuck yourself, I'm not gonna monetize your video. And when that happens, you can do nothing. So what I did with this mature video, I got lucky. I sent them a message saying, hey, I behaved. I was like, hey, I don't think this is fair. Several other YouTube videos are far more inappropriate than this one. Here, what I was trying to show is just the JRPGs that are mature rated, you know, not necessarily for adults in that way, you know, it's just showing the ones, you know, and I actually held back with the gore. There are some more violent scenes on Drakengard 3, for example, that I wanted to show in the video, and I didn't, because I knew it was probably gonna be demonetized. So, I held back. I showed some gore, some blood in there, but chill. In a chill level. So, miraculously, the next day, they removed the age restriction, but the video was still demonetized. So I requested a second manual review. And 2 days later, the video got the monetization back. So once again, I've been making money out of that video, thankfully. But if that hadn't happened, the video right now will probably have 350, 400,000 views, or maybe more. It's by far the most successful video I've ever done in my entire career. That's right. I mean, I know some of the slideshow videos from almost 9 years ago have more views, but they've been there for 9 years. The PSP one, the Nintendo DS one, the no commentary ones. You know, they've been there for years. And the mature rated video has not even been there for a month. It is by far my most successful video. And they just decide to demonetize it and then shadow ban it. They demonetize it first, they put an age restriction, then they remove the age restriction, then they remove the monetization, but the video, well, it's not shadow banned anymore, it's still getting a lot of views. It's nearing 300,000 views, so I can't really say it's shadow banned. But yeah, I mean, the momentum it was getting, the success it was getting, it just died. YouTube killed it. That's YouTube for you. And I know you guys are craving for more content like that, or for more rage quit videos or rant videos, you know. Now you see why I stopped doing them, or I reduced how often I make them. This is the reason. YouTube.